Everybody, welcome back to the video. Today I'm going to go over tips and tricks and pet catchers. I call myself pretty. I understand this game quite well, better than a lot, especially because I was bored and I was watching Russo stream. He was just playing the game. Oh my goodness, the amount of mistakes that he made. Oh, it hurt. So I want to go over them so you guys don't do the exact same thing. So there's a lot of tips and I have like way too many, but the first is going to be with this board right here. Events are huge. They do happen only like every half an hour, but when they do happen, they're very helpful. So quick fishing is very nice to get those fishing quests, and the mob rush is very good for the mob quests. You know, it's kind of just in the name, and it'll pop up on your screen. There's those happening every 30 minutes. It's just really nice to have. I think it's just really cool overall. Right here, there's like a board that says likes 10. Use code likes 10 to get one of these. So maybe, you know, use that code, by the way. There's also other codes like update 1. And if you're just starting, use code like Russo, Bright, and I know it's Russo Plays. I believe there's another one I already used that, but I believe there's Bright. Yeah, you got a pet there. And like, I don't know if it's Gravy Cat. I don't know what it is. I thought that was the third person. I don't know. There's some third YouTuber that got a pet. I don't remember. But yeah, you can get a Russo pet or the Bright Pal. Both have 20 strength, 3 times 3 coins. Good starter pets if you're just starting, by the way. If you guys don't know what this game is, you should definitely play it. My other tip that I want to go through real quick as I'm here is going through the shop. These 3 pets on the top, don't buy. They are not worth it. 2,299 Robux. Not worth it. Only reason that the last one, the most expensive one, is worth it if you make it a shiny, and it's still not worth it. Then there's like all these bundles here, like they're not really worth it. Like the golden bundle might be the one that's worth the most because the 100% thing is really a pain to get. Magic bundle, not worth it at all. And the catcher's bundle, I bought it and I kind of regret it because it's not worth it at all. VIP, 25% bonus coins. I don't know what it means. VIP is not bad, I guess. I don't know if 25% bonus coins mean you get more coins in general. I think that's what it means. So VIP is pretty good. You also get a good starter pet. And you get a cool mount. Other than that, that's pretty much it. More pets. Definitely the best game pass in the game. 100%. If you're going to buy any game pass, get that. Triple hatch. Really good at hatching eggs, but it's not really crazy needed. You can get up to 2 for free. Or you could have, 4. So double your eggs pretty much for this, and it's not bad. Super AFK, do not buy. That thing is so expensive for no reason at all. If we go to the AFK, you can unlock this with gems later in the game in one of the areas. But the Super AFK, it literally all it does is you're able to use all regions instead of just 4. You can also like turn on like auto fishing and other stuff. It's just not worth it. The basic AFK is anything you'll ever need in the game. And already you don't really use the basic AFK very often. So you should never buy the Super AFK. It's just not worth the Robux unless you're like filthy rich like some people. Lucky eggs, pretty good. And lucky cubes, like pretty good. Just 2 times as luck. It's whatever. And then storage, not bad. Don't buy gems. It's really not that worth it unless you're filthy rich. But that's everything in the shop that I wanted to go over. For the index is really good. Good to collect your index, and there's a lot of pets in this game because you do get some nice rewards throughout it all, so I do highly suggest you actually trying to do that. Inventory, so you got your pets, you got all your pets here, you got your items, so you get to see important things like your cubes, fishing rod, and even your golden tickets. You got your power-ups, you get a lot of those. You got your treats. The stuff that's more rare, like the golden cherry, void cherries, and prismatic scrolls, don't just use them on random pets. Never use golden cherry on random pets. This is what bothered me, what had me start this video, is because Russo used golden cherries, and I believe he turned one of the like Robux pets that was kind of meh into a shiny, and it's like, ugh, he wasted multiple golden cherries on it. I want to use the cherries probably on secret pets, so that's stuff like the Sea Champion, which is the only pet I've actually ever made shiny, and the only pet that I probably will be for until I get another secret pet. It's not really worth making the Phoenixes because it'll just get replaced, but the shiny Sea Champion is definitely worth having. I hatched this one, I didn't make that shiny. When leveling up a pet, take your things, use them. Let's just use my thing for example. So you'll come here and get like until level, like just like that. I didn't use very many, and I'm gonna get to level 20. And then you're going to want to use, if you go back to your inventory, you might have these things called level scrolls. So you might want to then use it, choose, and then for like the last 5 levels or so, that's where you're going to want to use these, but I'm not going to actually do it because those are the last 5 levels and they're a lot harder to get. Before I go over, I'm going to wait for crafting. Extra, you can't get trading until you're in the very last area. So, currently, oh, I didn't even know it was disabled right now. That's where the codes and options. If you guys want to get, right now, you can go to the debug. You can click performance if you really wanted to. You can see how much performance you're getting. But the stats thing is so nice because you're able to see everything. Plus, you're able to see your player stats from times played, amount of currency earned, the cubes earned, pets caught, fish caught, bosses defeated. You basically able to see anything you've ever used and collected in the game, which is very cool to see. These things around the map, power-ups, 100% buy every single one of them. They are very helpful and very nice to have. And also make sure you go through every single guide because sometimes they'll give you unlock a hoverboard or they'll unlock other stuff. Definitely talk through every single one of them. They're very helpful to do. Throughout the map, you might be seeing these red buttons. This one, like, created this ladder over here. All you have to do is just climb up it. And then, like, over here, there's, like, a giant chest you have to click. And it gives you some good rewards. There's, like, 1 or 2, depending on in every area. And they're really good to collect and have, but it's just kind of not easy to get. Beacons, very helpful. They're just teleporting. You know, you can teleport to the next area. And this is also a good way to see all the pets that you still have to unlock for an area when trying to complete your index. All right, so second area. This is where you can talk to this guy, and this is where you end up getting your very first mount right here. Hoverboard, pretty good. Just love watching these guys go. Good, not the petty clip, some good stuff to collect here. Now you get to see your first shrines. Thing that will be happening later in the game is if you come to your items, you get more runes. And there's these things called a shrine rune. So it gives a 5% chance to increase drop from shrines +1. And I'll go into more explaining this later. But as for right now, I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to explain like what I want to, runes and how to use them and stuff like that later. So hopefully I don't forget that. But they're just nice to collect, you know, give you some early stuff, early game. There's not much here, you know. You just click on a pet and hatch. It's simple. All right, so next we go to the third area. The Auburn Woods. Right now there's a quick fishing. You can see it's in Mellow Meadows. So if we come over here, we're actually able to hatch like, what, twice as fast now? Yeah, look at that. That's so nice. Okay, then. I'll explain fishing later when we get to that area. Here, you're able to get more things, and this is where crafting is, which I'll explain. But first, I'm going to explain where there were slimes. There were slimes here, as you can see. They're dying. Slimes, they can come with the normal ones. You can get the blue ones, which are the bigger slimes, and once in a while, you'll get a chromatic slime, which are just a rarer drop. There's, I believe, 2 different enemies in the game right now that can have, like, a rare variant that can spawn slimes, and then the crabs in a different area, which I'll show later. You can have the king crab. Over here, you got a little shop. You know, you got your rare cubes and your epic cubes for some coins. Pretty good. And I want to explain crafting. So crafting is so nice. You can craft, you can get, they're pretty cheap. You can craft up to 999 of an item at once. You can get rare cubes, egg cubes, legendary cubes, mystery eggs, elite mystery eggs, coin elixir, XP elixir, and sea elixir. These are very good because you're able to go through, you're able to craft each one. So pretty much you want to start with crafting a whole bunch of rare cubes, and then with those you want to craft epic cubes, and then from those legendary cubes maybe. Or you might want to craft mystery eggs with your coins, or you might want to use the rare and epic cubes that you hatch, like the rare cubes that you crafted to get elite mystery eggs. So it's really, you see everything here, and it really just takes a bit to get everything, but it is very helpful. Make sure you always are like stacked up on rare cubes and epic cubes because that's the base building blocks for most of the things you have to craft there. You get the king slime, just a boss fight, you fight it, and you can get any of these rewards. Different UFO is a new thing that's only here for a limited amount of time. And you can get on the leaderboard if you want to. It's whatever. All right. Fast run through. New area. You got snowmen. Just another enemy you can fight. Up here. New quest line. Not much. And then down here, you got armored snowman. And you got this guy where you can complete quests. Every 50, you get a prismatic egg. At 250, you get whatever that is. And at 500, you get a bro pet, which I don't think anyone has completed 250 or 500 of those. That's going to take a long time. 500 is a lot. But yeah, you can also get more pet equip and other stuff here. All right, this is probably one of the biggest areas in the game because here you're able to actually unlock fishing. You have to complete this guy, do some quests. You have to talk to this guy. Fishing is very helpful. First, you start off with a basic fishing rod. Then you go to, I want to say I don't remember. I think it's just like a silver and then a gold and then a diamond. And each one helps. You can't get legendary fish until you get to the second fishing rod. And each fishing rod that's better has a higher chance to give treasure, more lucky, and more speed. I need to still get the diamond one. I've been lazy, and that just increases all these bonus loot that you can see on the side. You can get anything from fruits to eggs to rare items. This is where you sell your fish. You just sell. This is actually a pretty good way to get a bunch of diamonds, and you can also just buy stuff with these gems, which is pretty cool. You can also get 2 more shrines right here. Pretty good. And this is where you get the sea champion, which it just takes a while to collect everything, but once you get it, it definitely is worth it for the pet. This is what I'm talking about. Here's the crabs. Once in a while, when you defeat them, a king crab will spawn. Doesn't happen all the time, but once in a while it does. And you get the boss fight, of course. And then we got the desert area. Not much in here, just these guys. On top of that, you got the ticket shrine, which is pretty cool. And when you're doing this thing, you can get some good loots. And I want to use one. Let's just use my sea champion, I guess. So he's going to spawn in. Pretty much what you want to do, what I do. So you want to just start the first one, okay? And then it's not going to give that much good loot. So when you click on just once, you can see how much health it has. That one has 24 health. Or 25 or something like that. So that means it's going to be not super rare item, but it's going to have some rarity. What is that? Oh, that's a scroll. So it's given epic. If it has about 30 health, it's more of a legendary item. If it's about 25, it's about an epic. And then it kind of goes down from that. So sooner or later, you'll have like multiple that will spawn. You can like click through and just, okay, that one's more rare because that one has more health than the other two. So maybe I would prioritize this one because it's going to give me a better item like that. That one has 30, so this one's going to probably be like a legendary. This is going to be something like, yeah, one of those better cubes. There's a lot of clicking that has to do, and then here you can get 20. I don't even know if I can get that in time. I won't be able to, but as you can see, each thing has a different health amount, and it's just, I almost got the scroll, but whatever. Each thing has a different health amount. You kind of just want to see, and based on how much health it has, one may be better than the other. That's pretty much it for that area. Not much there. Next area, you just got slimes, more upgrades. Magic shop, same 3 things are sold all the time. You can come through here, do the simple parkour, and you got 2 shrines. You got that and those. And well, this is kind of the area where you start getting into like actually equipping, equipping runes, and I want to explain them right now. So there's this team function that's really helpful. Right now I have my first team, which is just my strongest ones. I have team 2, because these are all the pets that have my enchant Seafarer, which gives it, more luck for pets. So right here I have like a Seafarer 4, which has 1.4 times more luck to catch legendary fish, which is really good. So pretty much what you want in this game is a team for your Seafarer for catching with Seafarer, so for catching fish. You want one with a whole bunch of the shrine runes, so you end up getting more shrines, because there's a shrine in the next area that ends up giving you some really, really good, like, it'll give you a golden cherry. That's what it was. I couldn't think of the name. But having a bunch of these shrine runes on a whole bunch of pets will end up increasing that chance. So then maybe you can get like multiple, not just like one every single time. And you might want that for like, I think it's shrine. You want ones with shrine runes, one with the fishing, and I can't remember what the third one is. Maybe not boss drop. I don't remember. There's a third one, but you want a team for each different type of thing. Here you get the little dance thing, whatever. It's not important. So pretty much over here. Oh my goodness, what was I thinking? I just went brain dead. There we go. So over here is the shrine. You can get those. There, I got looting and deadly, but this is the one that you can get. Because of the very, very long recharge. It's like, I don't know, like 8 hours or something ridiculous, or 12 or something. I don't remember. It's really not like you want shrine. You want the shrine pets pretty much. Lava crabs, nothing much. And then there's this door with a lock on it. You pretty much have to unlock it by doing a bunch of riddles. There's videos out there, just do that. Not a secret. You jump down there, click the button, you do the parkour up, and there's a black market on the top. Not much. Here's where you get the extra egg. Very helpful. Fishing area. Not much here. You can increase your ticket amounts here, which I don't really care that much. Oh, that's Carbon. Look at that beautiful Universe Sentinel. I'm still working on these quests. Bonus reward and stuff like that. Here's this guy's quest. If you guys haven't seen that, you definitely should. And then, you know, the final area. And then when you're, like, in this area, this is where you're actually able to trade with people and stuff like that, which, you know, it's currently disabled, apparently. So there must have been some duping issue or something. I don't know. But that is basically everything I wanted to go over. There's a lot of information, and I just sped it out fast, but there is a lot in this game, and this game's not exactly complicated. It can just be a little overwhelming at first, but I found it a lot of fun to just discover every single little thing. I can't wait for the actual, like, first update to come out with the new area, because yes, there is an update, but it's like just some secret pets so you can hatch and their stuff. I'm definitely going to have to do a whole bunch of more fishing and stuff like that, and grind for these strange quests, because they are just a bit of a struggle. But that is pretty much everything I want to go over. I hope that all made sense to you guys. If it didn't, please maybe ask some questions in the comments down below, and I'd be happy to answer them. But yeah, if you guys do enjoy this video, it really means a lot. Hit that like and subscribe button, and peace out, guys.